Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. That's fielded in the end zone.
I don't like it.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
And see what they did? They make you pass rush with the right analogs.
Here we go.
And the way that shit works, it's got you, like, you pull down the bull rush, you push left if you want to do, like...
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's going to air into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Saw that.
An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive,
right
no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Do like a swim move to the left or a swim move to the right. But here's the bullshit.
Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They have a first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Like your defender, you know how on here, if you get by the blocker, you know, you straight to the
run with Howard. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
And won't,
that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
And then, like, yeah, it's fucked up. And then, like, say you want to do, like, a swim move, you got to push up. And you can use, like, the different combinations of the joystick to do like different combinations, but like the shit is fucked up.
On second down, it's Howard, and now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Yeah, I'm not feeling.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing,
like at the line,
often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
If you want to spread out your line and change your blocking assignments with your line,
in their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down.
Because
and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
That was
that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So you got to experiment with the shit to figure out what is what now.
Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on 4th down.
It's R1. Like they reverse shit. I don't like it at all.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And then, like,
a 7-yard touchdown grab.
They've
as these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
That's why I said, like, yo, I've had the game for years, and I never learned it because I didn't feel like dealing with them new controls. That's why I've been playing 20
Eagles
all
lead
this
at
damn
7-zip.
And I got 21 when it came out on Black Friday, the year it came out. I'm just starting to play it now because I don't like it. I mean, I did learn some shit on there, but
now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Because they even changed shit on defense.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Like you can still tackle.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
But now they got something that you do with it's either circle or X, where instead of tackling right away, they'll try and like get a bead on you and like line you up and then tackle it. like I said, you'd have to do the tutorial. The shit is weird.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. First carry for James Conner. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
He got it right in there. He got it right in there at the last second.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
That was amazing. I saw that shit coming, and I couldn't do nothing about it because he broke outside and then came back inside. Nothing I can do about that. That was a good route by him.
180. Check 53. Let's go, D.
And good route by him.
Let's go.
On first and 10 is Conner. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, Conner looking for space. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Now Roethlisberger, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, that maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. On second and a yard, Wentz under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is incomplete.
You got it.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down. Wentz to throw for it on fourth. And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Sunday. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
I want you to do this. I want you to pick that up.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott on for the extra point.
Howard was actually supposed to go out on a pass route, but I'm like, nah. Look at that blitz on that side right there. I saw that coming.
And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's what I'm saying. I changed the blocking assignment.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
But once I saw you shift off, no, I changed that so that he stayed in the block. He picked up that blitz. If he didn't, that play would never work. Because he'd have got there too quick.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Here we go.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was going for the tight end, Nick Vanette. That'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a 1st down here.
That was on me. Where's that play at, man?
Set! Block 80! Check 53! Watch the run! 50!
They'll run here with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner with his second touchdown here in this first half. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
They opened up a big-ass fucking hole.
Ready? And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check safety, check safety.
No pilot, 64, weak.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride.
Hey, I know I can't challenge. Y'all won't let me because it's got to go to the booth after 2 minutes. I know.
You can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
What? Pac-Man. Waiting.
Wynn's going to try and throw on third. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wynns. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Come on.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Derek Barnett, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Black 80.
Check 53. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Snickers, got spin.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side, facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check it out, Reed.
Ben to throw again. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab, as his guys are able to regain the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch 98.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
Let's get this off the deck.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one goes for 30 yards.
1st down, Steelers.
Can somebody fucking cover?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back Connor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Well, I'm only up every weekend.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
So, like,
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive. Stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 7 yards there and a first down.
And you see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Wentz on target there to Jeffrey. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I was about to say that, but you got a dually.
Wentz now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Gotcha.
Now Howard.
A friend of mine, she had
right at midfield after a
he just has a regular Dodge Ram.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that.
I
think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Like a friend of mine, she got a regular Dodge Ram that she bought. I couldn't even tell you when she bought that bitch.
The last run good for 2. Like here's 2nd and 8.
20 years old. And I think it's got like 100,000 miles on it, but like, yo, it still fucking runs.
From midfield, here's Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure there's something wrong with the football.
Don't worry about it. I know what it is.
On first down, Wentz.
I got to make a decision.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
That wasn't even my first read, but
throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, no. Okay, we good. Had to see what the fuck we just did.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz.
And
that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest
every knocked the ball out.
That is
your man got a hand in there. It wasn't the hit. It was the ball in front.
Eventually, that becomes
got the hand in there to knock it out.
And you've got to trust yourself and go up to that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
But it was the bull right. No, the 123 is the one that knocked the ball out. I still should have caught that.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Make them make a fucking decision.
Bravo!
Watch the run.
Make them make a decision.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz.
Get rid of him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Come on.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mark.
Ain't gonna happen.
Wentz going to go on 4th down.
Caught
by the tight end Ertz. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
That's how you run
it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
That right there was a
hard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Bouncing off people.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
They go with Howard again. Howard has the
that's
down
it.
and then some. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
That's what I'm saying. Shit.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sorry, though. Ooh, they coming. They coming. Let them. Don't worry about it. Let them.
Throwing his wins.
Let him.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can
tie this shit up right
each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
But,
yeah,
that was some mad
coming back to. I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I got to stop you now, though, dog. I got to stop you.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
That should have tied it up right
and he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
No, fuck that. I'm taking this shit. I'm taking this shit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again.
What the fuck?
And he's got some space here. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 38 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Why can I not think of my seat? Malcolm Jenkins. I'm having a problem. Ooh, that's offside.
It's Howard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
On the ground with a tight end. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On second and 11 now. Wentz completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Sunday.
Now Wentz. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. They hand off to their big tight end. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing. And as a player, that means an awful lot.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but now it's third and goal.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to walk. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders there to make the grab, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we do. And we got to go with this right here.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead.
They got a 2-point lead. All we got to do is get the ball back. That's all we got to do.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Y'all know what we got to do. Come on, boys.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Shed the fucking block.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
It was the second one actually.
Roethlisberger will throw.
Lodge that.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Connor. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A gain of 3, second down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger.
And I was right there.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
First down.
Ready? Black 5. Jack 16.
They'll run on first down. It's Connor, stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. One final try now for Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
I had to try.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.